I switched on the TV to break the uncomfortable silence filling the house. I was alone that evening. My parents had left hours earlier for a family event in Brookdale, and if I had known they would be that late, I would have stayed over at my friend Mia's place instead. I headed to the kitchen to make a quick meal before bed. The overhead light flickered sharply, and I froze where I stood. It steadied again, so I exhaled and continued slicing vegetables. A sudden clang from outside made me drop the bowl. My heart leapt as I rushed to the window, hiding behind the curtain, only to notice a stray cat darting across the backyard. I scolded myself for panicking too. Easily, I carried my food to the living room and watched an episode of an old sitcom. When the lights flickered again, a tight knot formed in my chest. I hugged my knees, whispering a silent plea that the power would not go out. To my relief, the light stayed on. Our house stood on the far edge of the neighborhood, surrounded by long stretches of trees. If something ever went wrong, help would take time to arrive. My dad, Daniel Carter, worked in local politics, and he and my mom were always attending late gatherings. A sudden shadow slid across the side of the house. I stiffened and reminded myself it could just be that cat again. But when another shadow passed by, this one noticeably taller, the tension in my chest tightened. Then I heard voices outside. Low, urgent, male. My voice trembled as I called out, "Who is there?" The voices abruptly cut off. A knock followed. I remained glued to the sofa, terrified. I knew the front door was locked, but fear still pricked my skin. "Who is it?" I managed to ask. "Open the door, sweetheart. We just want to talk for a moment," a man responded. I had never heard his voice before. My pulse hammered painfully. I did not move or breathe. Then one of them rattled the doorknob and cursed, saying no one was coming to help me. Another voice chimed in. Two of them. My legs shook as I darted to the kitchen and grabbed the pepper spray and a kitchen knife. I positioned myself back in the living room, gripping both with trembling hands. A heavy thud slammed into the door, then another, and another. They were trying to break it. Panic clouded my mind as the door finally splintered inward and two masked men stormed in, guns in hand. My strength abandoned me. The knife and spray slipped from my hands and clattered to the floor. I screamed, but the shorter man struck me across the face, knocking the sound out of me. They dragged me to a dining chair, taped my mouth, and tied my hands tightly